Hey people, look at this. Look at this rat bag. Not sure if a Shazza's a Dazza. I can't tell at the moment whether it's a boy or a girl. But anyway, start off this weekend session. I've got to talk about the 620 and its future. I've changed my mind on this thing so many times it's not funny. Because, well, no, I think this is the last time I've changed my mind. I wanted to make it really pretty, like Kindig custom style, full-on resto mod, but I think I'm going to save that and put all my energy, as far as that, into my 240Z, because that's the one that's worth it. Going back to track car, I'll leave it rough as guts as it is, and just develop it as mechanically as I can as a track car. So I'll tidy it up as I go a little bit, but all the energy is going to be going into the mechanicals on this one. I'm going to take it out for a race in the next month or so. Take you guys along for the ride with me. If anything, I'd rather spend my money on my patrol, getting that up to scratch, because that's my daily driver and my tow car. So yeah, I've got some plans for that in the future. So Shazza, Dazza, whatever you are, yeah, so I'm going to take these 620 out for a race, hill climb race at Collinggrove, just as it is. Then I'm going to take it out again the next month after, if I can, take the tray off and see how much better it goes without the tray, because the tray would weigh 300 or 400 kilos, so they'll be slowing it down quite a bit. Right, so CX500, got a lot of plans for that, but that's 240Z's got to be finished first. Yeah, that's going to be, it's an ugly bike as it is, but I'm going to change that. It won't be ugly when I'm finished. Let's go look, see what we're doing today on the 240Z. One moment, I gotta get, that's heavy with one hand. Gotta get some light in here. Right, roof skin's there. It's pretty much ready to weld on, but first, there's a bit here that's missing. Has to be continued on and welded in here. I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. That bit there. So I'm going to make a paper pattern off of that bit, and we'll knock that bit up really quick so I can get into welding the roof skin on. As you can see, I've finished this part here. I've continued it on because that bit was missing, and I've plug welded it there, and I've welded this part in. So that was the last video. That's where we ended. But I did that off camera because I can. And yeah, let's get into it, guys. I'll set you up in the tripod and we'll start doing this shit.
Big sunroof, mate.
Mm.
No? Oh, yeah.
It is a big sunroof, isn't it?
It's a bit like a bloody Ford custom line Victoria.
It looks a lot like a Ford custom line.
Yeah, they had one that big green one.
At least.
Victoria. Oh, custom line Victoria.
I always have people telling me my Datsun looks like a custom line when I go out. It's a common
occurrence. They must be a fucking idiot then, because it ain't nothing. Doesn't look like it at all.
Okay.
When's the black one this for?
Oh, October?
Yeah, do that.
See how we go.
You have to restore your sun visor as well.
No, I'm going to leave that as it is.
Oh, that looks pretty good like that.
Yeah.
Give it that old rustic look.
I think so. Anyway, guys, enough of this rambling. I am tracing out a pattern here And once it's done, I'll transfer it onto a piece of tin and we will weld it in. Simple as that. It's probably not going to need to go all the way up there, but I'm just drawing it out anyway. We'll once I cut it out, we'll see how much we do need of it. So I'll go get some scissors because I've got to cut that out. So now what I'm doing is I transfer it over to this side and I just peg it down with the magnet so it doesn't move. And I find the line where it needs to be cut. And all of that is excess, and that's the part I need. So I got it close to the right shape now. I just got to do a bit more trimming around this area and put a slight bend across here so it sits flat across here. I've got to tidy it up and yeah, pretty much just trim a little bit more off this top here as well. There you go, it's all ready to weld in. As you can see, I've cleaned it up. I've drilled the holes for the plug welds and I've coated the inside with copper spray weld through primer. So it's ready to go. So I'm going to plug the welder in and we'll get weldy with it. Just a word of advice, whenever you're grinding or welding around glass, make sure to cover it up. I've got the welding blanket covering up the glass in the XK Falcon. Paint I'm not too worried about because I'm pulling it off anyway. But you got to protect the glass. Alright, let's get welding. Protect the glass. Just gonna clean that off a little bit with the grinder. Nothing fussy because it's hidden. Just gonna get the knobs off, make it look a little bit better, and then put some kill rust paint on it. There you go, guys. That's heaps better. No big gap. Be stronger now. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to clamp the roof skin down, then I'm going to put the hatch on, just to get things ready to weld the actual roof skin back on. Wow, I'm actually getting ready to weld the roof skin back on. Finally! Actually, no, I'm not. Forgot this bit. So I've got to quickly fix this bit here before I do so. So, yeah. Now do that. Gotta do that. Jeez, bring on winter. I'm sick of this heat. Should be getting cooler by now, this time of year. But anyway, I just wanted to rush through this and get it done. It's all ready to weld in because I want to start getting this roof welded on today. Just wanted to give you a quick look. So that's what it looks like. Ta-da! Just got to reshape this area around here. So I'm going to cut it open and then pull it back and weld it back up again. Okay, the roof's now in a position where I'm happy to start welding it down. Just got to take some paint off of where I've got to do the plug welds so that they're not too messy. You see the gap's nice along the top there. I'll fix this here. Once I take the hatch off again, I'll tidy that up a little bit more, but yeah, it's all looking good. Once the roof is welded down, I'm going to do a bit more work on straightening out the panel, because once it's welded down, it's more secure and I can start bumping it a bit more. But yeah, it's good. It's in position. I'm happy. It's time to start welding. Well, I'm pretty happy with myself and what I got done today. So the roof's not quite finished being welded on, but it's close. I've got the A-pillars on all four corners. They're all welded down. And it's starting to look really good. It's starting to look like a car again. The roof's in place. And I've only got to finish off doing the plug welds all around the edges here. Sorry, you went dark there for a minute. So yeah, I've got plug welds on all four sides to finish, which I will most likely come out and do tomorrow night after my paid work. So after that, there's just, I think, about 2 more pieces of rust to fix. One of them's pretty large. It's got to take a fair bit of fabrication, but we'll talk about that next video, I think. But for now, I think that'll do it, and I'll say bye for now. See you guys.